Should I swap to the club?
Club. You were an orc.
I am big orc who hit things with big thing.
Oh yeah.
I go smash now.
You go smash. Me
Okay, that's
always go
annoying.
Smash.
I want to see how this looks. You don't do the backhand? That's lame. You don't do the reverse grip?
Yeah, you do.
You do a stab there, but you don't do like a
Yeah, that's the
full
reverse
on.
grip.
Right, but if you're in stealth in Skyrim, you do a reverse grip on your dagger. Oh, I don't need to do that. I can just hit this. And now I have my club. I want to go clubbing. Oh yeah, I forgot to change to this. Well, now we have better. And if you pull out, you get the whole deal.
Gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
Ew.
Okay. Okay. This is a very short range.
Yes, sir.
So, what are the restrictions on my character? Can I do archery or should I not?
I think we should lean toward smashy all the time if we want to be blacksmith who's just getting thrown into this.
So, do we want to do stealth at all? Like, if it's an option, can I take it?
Yes.
Okay.
Stealth is just something that, but like, learning how to use a bow, I don't think is something that Throck would think to do.
So, Throck would not think to do archery?
No, probably not.
Okay.
He's just like, I have this big stick. Why I do any else? Big stick enough.
I'm just, I'm establishing rules for myself to
not
role
really like
play the character.
A rule, but it's just like, I'm kind of getting the feel of the character, you know?
Because my instinct is to crouch down and run around with a bow and hit things before they can hit me, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's my
And
instinct.
this takes you out of your comfort zone.
Well, yeah. I mean, I used to do this a lot. I ran around as an orc with a double-headed axe for a long, long time.
Oh, really?
Like, I wouldn't upgrade to the ebony because it didn't have a double head.
I didn't know that.
I had a full player. I had a full character that I played through to completion on Skyrim.
To completion, you say?
Yeah, I killed Alduin. But the funny thing about that is my first character in Skyrim, I beat Alduin at level 20.
Yeah, you can do it surprisingly.
I blasted through the story and didn't worry about other stuff. Like the Dark Brotherhood kept trying to recruit me, and I kept going, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
So what?
Sorry, go ahead.
You're good. What faction would Throck join? Throck would not be in the Mages Guild. He would probably not be in the. He would probably not go for like the Thieves Guild, I guess, because that would be a stealth thing. But maybe Thieves, right? I don't know.
Maybe Thieves.
But he would probably definitely do the pit fighter stuff, right?
Yes. 100%.
That's how you make money, right?
That would be like his.
I am big stick man. I hit things with a big stick.
I make big piece of metal that hurt people real bad.
Well, and we'll probably, once we get to that point, refuse to wear anything other than armor that we made.
Yes. Yeah.
Barring, like, super rare gear. If they throw an ebony set at me at, like, level 10, I'm going to wear it. You know? But he prefers to wear his own armor.
Yes.
Because he's a blacksmith.
Takes pride in his work.
How do we feel about him? How do we feel about him and booze? Or another thing, does he have a vice? Should we program into our boy here a vice? Booze seems the most likely, right? I don't know if they have skooma in this game. Do they have skooma?
I don't think so.
Okay. That was probably a Morrowind and Skyrim thing.
Yeah.
So then, booze. It could be getting into brawls. It could be theft. There's a whole bunch of options, right?
Also, in this game, we're in the Third Age.
Yes, we are in the Third Age.
Yeah. Morrowind takes place, I believe, in the beginning of the Fourth Age. I'm probably wrong about that. I haven't played these games in so long. But Skyrim is the most recent in the timeline.
Oh, really? Okay.
So, yeah.
I heard that ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, is actually the furthest in the past.
Yes, it is. It is the furthest back.
How do we feel about Throck's relationship with magic?
Well, we kind of have to use clairvoyance a little bit. So I think that he would only really learn what is useful.
I've got heal minor wounds.
Yeah. Obviously Berserk is magic. I feel like he would learn destruction magic, but not much else.
Okay. So if I learn something, it will be destruction.
Yeah.
So illusion scrolls and stuff are to be sold.
Probably, yeah. And these rules are meant to be broken. Yeah.
Well, they're meant to be. They're meant to put a few restrictions on me, so I don't fall into just old habits.
Yeah.
And it.
Make this character a little new.
Yeah. Fucking.
What are we gonna do when this Elder Scrolls game comes out? Like,
I don't know. I don't know if we'll still have the channel when we're 90.
That's fair.
This is the newest Elder Scrolls since 2011, okay? George R. R. Martin had a new book the last time there was a
Elder Scrolls game, yeah. Elder Scrolls 6 and next book in the Game of Thrones series
will come out at the same time, right before Jesus comes back.
Yep.
That's actually his cue. He's waiting for the new Elder Scrolls game, and then he'll come back.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls 6. He's like, I loved Skyrim.
I played the shit out of that. You did?
Yes.
Fuck.
Right? Isn't it awesome?
I mean, not
I love
really.
the system so much. It's
So I probably sell my bow, right? I shouldn't keep one in my inventory?
Probably. Unless you can fletch your own arrows, make your own bow.
Yeah, eventually I'll be forging my own weapons and selling stuff and all that stuff, right? Oh, I have a Warhammer. I should be swapping to that.
Yes.
I'm not attacking.
Warhammer.
So no shield, big Warhammer.
Seems about right. Just take it to sell it, honestly.
I can't take everything.
That's what I usually do during the opening sections of these games.
Just take everything, yeah.
Is just take everything, because then you can just sell it for easy.
Everything that you can possibly carry.
Yes. And then you just drop the least valuable thing that you don't want. If there comes a time you need something else. But early game, my biggest thing is get as much gold as you can.
Yeah. Once you get gold, it opens up a wealth of options, right?
I once did like a Nomad playthrough where I did like where am I trying? Where I kind of dropped the weapon. Like I didn't get all the game with this one, but like I would kind of just pick up what I needed in every dungeon and then drop everything at the end.
Oh, interesting.
Except for like quest items and
Right.
a
Thing is,
few
you can't
bits and
drop.
bobs here and there. And I think all I got was like a dagger. And
Interesting. I used to mod Skyrim pretty heavily. So what I would do is I would throw in, I would do a lot of mods like Winter is Coming and that sort of thing that added like survival stuff to it.
yeah, I dropped the sack. You only gotta make up like 13, so
I'm at 234.
yeah. Drop one of those. Oh. Yeah.
There.
That's about it. Time to get over encumbered again.
Yeah, basically. This is me in every game being a terrible loot goblin and then just dropping as much as I can. Dropping as little as I can to get the to get it back underweight.
The end of Dead Money is hilarious to me. The New Vegas DLC.
Yeah.
Did you ever play it?
Not really, no. I haven't beaten
so
New Vegas.
Dead Money, I think, is one of my favorite DLCs for it. It's really, really good. Essentially, the whole thing is themed around, like, letting go of things. Essentially, like, the story of the DLC is someone, like, their greed ends up killing them. And then at the end of the DLC, you end up in a room with all this gold and stuff, and it's like the biggest treasure trove you've ever seen, but you can't possibly carry all of it. So my first thought was, how can I get this outside
What makes you
this
think
room?
help will get here before more of those bad
Here they
come again! You need to get the Emperor out of here.
And I just take everything until I can
Oblivion, take you! Damn it, it's that prisoner again! Kill him!
I'm not leaving all this here.
He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us. As they cannot understand why I trust you. They've
What's
not
wrong with
seen
your
what I've
face?
seen.
Look at
How
all the
can I explain?
wrinkles.
Listen.
This basically looks
you
like
know
Patrick
the
Stewart
Nine,
now, except
how
bald.
they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
Even his eyebrows are bald. So what? How do I think about the gods?
So he's a blacksmith.
Yeah, and he's orcish.
Okay, I think first we need to answer this. What did he do to get him into prison?
Wrong place, wrong time. I'm gonna say he went away for something that he didn't actually do.
That's fair. There's also the if we're giving him booze as a vice.
Oh sure, yeah. He could be in the drunk tank.
Had a little too much.
Yeah,
and,
let's do that. He got in a drunken brawl and ended up in jail. Yeah.
And ended up in jail. I feel like he'd be. I don't know. I don't think about it.
No, I don't think about it.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
The warrior is probably the obvious answer.
The mage, the thief, the shadow,
The steed, maybe?
the atronach. What is that?
Atronach is you don't regenerate magicka, but
The
you
ability to absorb it.
absorb it instead, right? So your magicka only charges when you absorb magic damage.
I chose the steed probably when I played, so and I only played this one once. I remember.
The Lord, maybe.
The lady, the lover.
The lava.
What's the snake?
The
Those
serpent.
mothers. I think the warrior just ends up being the choice.
The warrior is the natural choice, so.
It just has to be the choice.
Wish the signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the warrior shall prove a stalwart companion when fortune fades.
Can you see my
My
face?
dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death.
I love
But
that
in
you're,
your
like,
face,
doing
I behold the sun's companion.
unique
The
voice
dawn
for
of
this guy.
Akatosh's bright glory
It's
may
very
banish
funny.
the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the
What'd you
promise
say?
of your aid, my heart must
I
be
love
satisfied.
that you're doing a meek voice for this guy.
Oh.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
Aren't you
die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men
Don't touch
are
my
but
shit.
flesh and
I'll
blood.
leave it to my ghost.
They know their doom, but not
Don't touch
the
my stuff.
hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Sire.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
I'm gonna carry my hammer, actually.
Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
You do your job.
You shut up. Go.
What are you,
Get outta
stupid? I'm gonna hit him with a hammer.
Red eye flashes twice.
Ooh.
Lockpick. All those goddamn arrows.
Right? I've already got 150.
Wait.
Prisoner, help the Emperor!
Tab.
Okay.
Tab. Tab.
Tab. I already have 157 arrows.
So 157 of them
Watch your back,
still
Boris.
0.1.
A point one each.
Show me what you've got. Protect the Emperor!
So it's like 15 pounds.
Something like that.
Oh my god, dude, that's crazy.
But I think we're going to be traveling pretty light with our build because we have a lot of stuff. I'm going to require myself to carry booze, and we're probably going to drink it at least once a day.
Die, you scum!
This one. Protect the Emperor!
I did. I hit him with my hammer.
Good,
So is the hammer my go-to weapon?
I think big metal thing of any kind. Like
So a
great
battle axe
sword
or even a great
battle
sword would
axe
work.
or-
Hold
yeah.
up.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like this.
So as long
Let
as
me
it's
take a look.
big and heavy, I use it.
Yes, as long as it's big, heavy, and metal.
So no more clubs, but that's fine by me.
Looks clear.
No
Come
more
on.
clubs
We're
unless they
almost
have
through
metal.
to the sewers.
Like the other one was even okay.
That's
'Cause
true.
It has like the
It has
slits and
metal.
stuff, so it's believably
Metal.
like metal. What's this made of? Bitch.
The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that
Yes,
side?
yes, do your cutscene, I know. Come on.
Worth a try.
That's an
Let's
awesome
go.
shield. Look at that shield, how
That's
cool it
pretty
is.
Kind of hope he dies so we can steal it. I
Like,
mean,
he doesn't,
nothing-
but you know.
nothing.
I can't use a shield because I have to use big things.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot.
So I do a big wind up and I smack him.
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. For the blade.
You thought we'd go down easy?
Come with us. Your destiny is bound up with mine, and with the fate of Tamriel itself.
Die!
Okay.
Get down,
wonder
you
if,
bunch of
uh,
my blood!
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to
Joffrey?
find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
I thought Joffrey was a piece of shit. He got stabbed. There's literally nothing he can do.
Bad day to take up with the calls.
Take them down.
Sultans.
Die, you scum! You're lucky I like you. Otherwise, I should be dead on
Die, you scum.
Talos
You're
said.
lucky I like you.
He was saying that to
Now steal
me.
his
We
gifts.
failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead.
Yeah.
The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
The Emperor gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you.
Uh-huh.
They say it's the
Yep.
dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septum. They see
I remember
more than
in the
lesser
Dark
men.
Brotherhood storyline in
amulet of
Skyrim, you
kings is a
murder
sacred
his
symbol of the
descendant.
Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry.
Boris?
The amulet has power.
Yeah, the
Only a
the
true heir
last
of the blood can
big
wear it,
mission
they
is
say.
to kill
He
the
must have given it
Emperor.
to you for a reason. Did he say why?
And it's a septum, I forget which one. I think it's Uriel septum.
Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's
That's
a secret
right, though,
way
if
out
you
of the
wanna play
Imperial
Elder
City.
Scrolls in,
Or it was supposed to be
chronological
secret.
order, you have
Here,
to start with
you'll
an
need this
MMO.
key for the last
I
door to
know,
the
right?
sewers.
It's like, okay. The
Have you ever heard of
sewers.
someone
There are rats
beating
and
every
goblins
quest?
down
Have
there.
you heard of someone
But from what I've seen of
playing
you, I'm guessing
EverQuest?
you're an experienced barbarian. Am I right?
Alrighty, so they suggest a barbarian for us.
That sounds right.
Let's at least look at other stuff. This is the magic, this is stealth, so we're not going to use any of these.
Create a custom class.
Yeah, you can create a custom class.
Let's fucking do that then.
Crusader,
Custom class is good. Dude,
Knight,
why are we even talking
Archer,
about this? Custom
Scout,
class.
Rogue. Combat,
Combat.
attributes,
Oh.
longswords, claymores, maces, war axes, battle axes, warhammers, and your bare hands.
That's strength.
Willpower is regenerate magicka. It greatly increases your maximum fatigue. Agility is daggers, short swords, and bows.
What about speed? Determines how fast you move.
I can only pick
Endurance.
2. I can only pick 2.
Yeah. I would go with speed or endurance.
Speed and
Pick.
endurance.
No.
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 Oh, speed or
Strength.
endurance. Strength, speed. Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
endurance. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with endurance. And then skills.
Yeah.
Affects your ability to maintain weapons. Obviously, he would want that because
Armor.
he's black. He's a
Yes.
blacksmith.
Because he's black.
Because he's black.
How many can we choose of these? I forget.
We can
Oh,
pick
so
1,
many.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think we go with armor, athletics, blunt. Mercantile? What's mercantile?
Mercantile is get better deals,
Get
buying
better
and selling.
deals.
But if he was a blacksmith, he would do that.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of them.
Blunt,
Blunt,
heavy armor.
heavy armor.
I don't think we're gonna take any magic skills.
What about destruction?
Maybe we'll look
Yeah.
and see if we've got one more
Well,
here.
Yeah.
Jump higher and withstand falls.
I think we look in the first one for our final two.
Blade, block, hand-to-hand, heavy armor.
What about block?
How much damage you mitigate when blocking an attack. These are just our major
Block
skills. These are
sounds
the ones that we
horrible.
specialize in.
Yeah.
If I'm having a big thing, I'm not going to be using shields. Well, I'll be blocking with my weapon still, so block would still work.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then
I'm kind of looking at security, but maybe not. Maybe we throw destruction on there.
if it's one or the other, it's probably security because he's worked with metal, which means he's probably forged stuff for locks. So he would
Yeah,
know a little
locks and
bit.
keys and stuff, you would know.
Mhm. Blacksmith.
That's cool. I'm glad we
Rodney
did
Daniel.
I'm glad we did the blacksmith class as our thing.
Exactly. Exactly, dude. That's why I was saying, dude, why are we even talking about this? Blacksmith.
Dude, look. We basically made made warrior, but we changed it up a little.
Yeah. I mean, there's just about every archetype.
Mm-hmm.
This is good though. This is good.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
No, sir. After the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Oh, yay.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
What about you? What will you
I'll
do?
stay here to guard the Emperor's body. and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Lame. He
You're
took
welcome.
the sword from me. I'm gonna actually read some stuff about the magic things. Oh, magic. Okay, so scrolls in this do not teach you. Scrolls are a one-use item, just like in the Skyrim.
Yes, sir. Dude, there's so many people playing Oblivion right now.
Dude, I have a friend who is playing it right now, like when we started recording.
That's incredible.